Hi, this is Christy, and I'm here to discuss internal and external rotation exercises using resistance tubing. So you're going to need some resistance tubing, obviously. These are great, these resistance cables, because they have multiple different weights. Or you can use a rubber band type like this that you can wrap around your rig. You just want to make sure that it's not so much resistance that you can't move. You want to have some good range of motion. So first I'm going to start with my internal rotation exercise, making sure that I'm in ready position, which my feet are under my hips and they're about hip width apart. I don't want to be super wide here, but I also don't want to be really narrow. So under the hips is the best way to go. I'm going to bend my knees. My left hand is going to be on my leg, and I'm going to start by just pulling across and back, cross and back. And each time I'm trying to really feel the scapular retraction going on, trying to adhere to the 4 points of posture. So each time you want to make sure that you're not allowing that hand to drift too far out. You don't want to externally rotate too much. You actually want to keep everything in a straight line here, and your elbow, your wrist, and your shoulders are in a 90-degree angle. So you want to keep that in mind. And of course, I'm parallel with my cable here, so instead of having it way low or way high, I'm making sure that I align myself so that I'm pulling across my body. And as I get more comfortable, I can bring my left arm, or whatever arm is not pulling, up, and that'll give me a good stretch, as long as I'm remaining in that scapular retraction. So now we're going to move on to the external rotation resistance exercise. Going to make sure again that I'm lined up correctly with my rig, or wherever your resistance cables are attached to. Setting up in my ready position, my knees are bent, my feet are under my hips. Going to just set up my shoulder, my elbow, and my wrists are in a 90-degree angle. I'm going to extend. So I'm externally rotating, and each time I'm trying to remember to keep those scapula retracted. Part of the 4 points of posture, I'm also going to be keeping my core tight, my head in alignment, my shoulders in alignment. Basically, I want to make sure I'm aligned correctly for this exercise. I'm also keeping my shoulder, my wrist, and my elbow on a 90-degree angle. And when I feel more comfortable, I can bring my arm up here. One thing to avoid is using the upper body to twist, using the core to twist. We don't want to do that. We want to keep everything isolated. Again, I'm retracting my scapula, externally rotating. So basically, we're going to try to make sure we remember the 4 points of posture, keeping the scapula retracted, and making sure you're aligned correctly with your resistance cable. So you want to make sure everything is in alignment so you get the most out of this exercise. Hope all that helps. Good luck.